Alright guys, I just wanted to give you guys an update on why you haven't heard from me in 2 weeks. You know, I used to think it was silly when people would say, oh, I'm sorry you hadn't heard from me. But I mean, I get it. You get used to seeing videos and you wonder what happened. But went on vacation 2 weeks ago. Pulling out of the house, we get about 10 minutes down the road, and I don't know if I'm going to check the weather or what, but I go to get my phone and I don't have it. And I said, all right, well, I think I left it on the stove. You know, I was saying like a little prayer before we took off, make sure we were safe. And I think I left it on the counter. My wife says, well, I hope you didn't lose it in the driveway, because I was doing stretching. I was doing knee highs walking to the car, so I'd be all stretched for the trip. Well, apparently when I was doing those knee highs, I dropped my phone and the whole corner of it busted. Well, when I dropped it, it didn't bust. When my wife ran it over with the car, that's when it busted. So we drive 10 minutes, come back, phone's laying in the driveway. Luckily, the only thing that was wrong with it was the camera. The front facing camera worked, but I didn't do any videos with it like the regular camera I didn't use, because it just wouldn't work. My flashlight wouldn't work, nothing. So we peeled it off, peeled the screen protector off. She put another one on it, and had to get another phone. So now I have a phone to make videos with. It's weird using the front facing camera, trying to make a bunch of videos, even though I've done that before. So if you're wondering where I've been, that's where I've been. But I just got a little bit to catch you guys up on, so stay tuned. Good morning, guys. Sitting here looking at the rig this morning. As you can see right now, here in Tennessee, it is beautiful. According to the weather, it's supposed to be storming. So instead of me piling a work week, piling a week, the day's up. I've been scheduling just a couple here, next day a couple. That way I can get them done instead of just one day of work. You know, it's kind of spread out. So I told my wife this morning that's what I was going to do. I said, I'm not going to schedule a bunch on one day because I don't want to have to reschedule them when the rain and the storms come in. So just want to give everybody an update. This thing is a beast. But I'm telling you, I'm going to have to size up my tips. These 4 gallon a minute tips on this thing, there's no way I can keep using them. When you're rinsing, I mean, it's just powerful. You know, we don't need that much power to rinse, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna up the tips for now. I have been looking into getting a bypass injector. Not the bypass, but just that would shut the injector on and off, just like the little 1/4-inch ball valve. I've kind of looked into that. I don't know if I do that or not. My biggest thing with that is I would like to have the M5 twist. I would love to have the M5 twist and get one of the shutoffs like I have right there, you know, have it on a remote and just let it come into the machine when it comes in and go back. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. We went out washing. It took like a 2-week hiatus. Went down to Florida. Had a big job out on the lake and got it took care of. And then the next week we was out spraying yards. Then we went to Florida for a week. Came back, went to the lake 3 or 4 days. Came back, went to Dollywood. That's an amusement park up in my neck of the woods. Then came back and just chilled for a little bit. When I was in Florida, we were going to Zoo World, and a lady passed out in front of me in line. And when I was going to catch her, she hit my wrist and bent my wrist in, and my wrist has been spraying for over a week now. And I was trying to let it get, you know, a little bit healed up a little bit more before I went back out working. But we took 2 weeks off, guys. I know a lot of people say don't take that long, or how can you take that long? But everything worked out this year for us to be able to do that. Had a good time fishing, had a good time kayaking, had a good time at the beach. The only thing with the beach is we went to the beach and we were able to get into the water the first day, but we had double red flags. We went to Panama City Beach, had double red flags every day. We were there from Sunday to Friday. We were able to get in the water Sunday. We went to St. Andrews on Monday and got in the water for a little bit. It stormed. We went back to get in the water. It stormed again, flooded everywhere. But we're back. We were scheduling jobs while I was gone. I was scheduling jobs, but it was funny because and this video is going to be just kind of a little bit everywhere. I'm just kind of catching you guys up. But I get calls while I'm on vacation. I call them back. Lady wants her roof wash. She's asking all these questions. It's only a year old, but they tell her she has to get a roof wash every year or it'll void her warranty. And I'm like, just let me look at it when I get back. I'm pretty sure you don't even need a roof wash, but if you need an invoice showing you got it, I can come rinse it. We'll just look at it. We'll just look and see what you need. She says, okay, never sends me an address. I get back and she goes, I'm gonna have to put that off. Okay. Another lady calls me, hey, can you come wash my house? And I said, yeah, I'll come look at it, price it. I'm on vacation right now. I'll price it when I get back. But I end up looking at it, give her a price. She agreed to it. And I said, I'm on vacation. I'll get it, that Monday or Tuesday when I get back. She says, okay. Well, or she never says, she tells me to put her on the schedule. Then that week came. And I said, okay, this is the day I'm going to come wash your house. And she never confirmed it. So I waited till the day before. And I went ahead and I texted her back. And she says, my house is already washed. Did you not wash it? Who is this? And I'm like, do you not look at your messages? So anyway, apparently her son had hired somebody or did the job, I don't know, instead of having us do it. That was two. Third one, guy tells me back in the spring, hey, let's wait till the pollen is gone and we'll wash the house. I said, okay, pollen's gone. I sent him a message, don't hear nothing back. So then I send him a message about a month later, 3 weeks later, a month later, something like that. It's a few weeks. And when I get back, because I'm trying to, fill the schedule back up, and he says, I done got that took care of, done had it washed. So I'm like, oh gosh, that's a bad way to come back from vacation. That's not a good vibe to come back to from vacation on. But at the same time, you have people canceling. You have the same people, or you got different people calling, scheduling. So, it's just business. It gets aggravating. There's a sound on TikTok that I used, and if y'all don't have me on TikTok, go over there, check that out. But it's guys talking about people wasting your time, and trust me, people will waste your time. It's that simple. They will waste your time. Sometimes it's a waste, sometimes it isn't. But you go price jobs, you give people prices, and I've not used every contractor I've ever got a price from, so I understand. But some people are different. I never had it. I never scheduled somebody to do the job, and then when they came to do it, I said, oh yeah, I done had that took care of, even though I was on your schedule. But just wanted to give you guys an update of just what's going on. I got some videos. The other thing, the reason I haven't been posted is because but anyway, guys, I just want to let you know this video is kind of random. I'm just kind of rambling on some of the stuff I've been thinking about for the last week or 2 weeks. Wanted to give you an update on the pump. Had guys asking about the pump. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go up in tip size. The pressure washer's been running good. I had a gasket up here where the breather meets the carburetor, and that gasket was loose. I put some Permatech on it, and it seemed to work fine. It didn't leak any gas. The gas bowl didn't leak. I put Permatech around it. So what had happened is this O-ring that sits on this bowl apparently was letting gas come down, and then it was coming out. Looked like it was coming out over the top, but it was just right here. It was coming out. Pressure washer ran amazing. I've used it a couple of times now, getting back to work, and just worked great. That pump, I can't say enough for it, but it's just powerful. I mean, I can't finesse. There's no finessing anything to get anything off. There's so much volume coming out of that thing. It is super powerful. But just wanted to give you guys an update. I had a few people ask where I've been, what I've been doing, and I mean, like I said, I get it. I watch videos of guys, and when I don't see something they posted in a couple of days or a week or so, I start wondering. So I've been on like a little 2-week hiatus. Before I left, my mom went in the hospital, and I was staying up there for a few days, and back and forth between her and my sister, or me and my sister staying with her, and then we went on vacation. Then we came back and went on some more vacation, and then another vacation. So it's just been a busy 3 weeks really. And leading up to that, we'd had a big job out by the lake that took us a week to do. So that's just what we got going on, guys. I'll be looking forward to posting more videos, and we'll see you next time.